Well, hello, everybody. Thanks for coming out. We're the U.S. Navy Band Country Current. And we are actually based at the Washington, D.C. Navy Yard. We are full-time active duty Navy personnel. This is what we get the privilege of doing for our country. And we're going to tell you a little bit about some of these instruments and tell you a little bit about what we do. And then later on, we're going to open it up and have some questions from you guys once we get kind of through our program. Is that cool?
Yes.
That work? Sounds good. Now, before we get started, we play around the world for princes and princesses, kings and queens, presidents, first ladies, vice presidents, and second ladies. But today we're here to play for you guys. And before we get started, there's one most important song that we always do at every one of our shows. And I need your help with that. If you would please stand where you are, place your hand over your hearts and turn your attention to the flag. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? All right. Thank you so much for your help on that. Now we're going to show you, how many of you listen to country or bluegrass? All right. Well, part of our unit is out on tour helping other bands, our drummer. And our pedal steel guitar player is not with us today. So what you're seeing is the bluegrass contingent of U.S. Navy Band Country Current. So we're going to play some bluegrass songs for you, if that's all right. You good with that? All right, here we go. Wherever you are. Somewhere in North Carolina, yeah, top was struck down on my 64 Cougar bill. As the rain started falling, I took refuge in a neon-lit diner. 6 cups of coffee's my breakfast, and I'm back on the road. Wherever you are, that's where I should be. Not where this road is leading me. Wherever you are, my heart wants to be. 'Cause I'm no good without you next to me. I woke up last night tossing and turning without you. In some cheap hotel room with snow falling on the TV. Well, tomorrow it's Memphis and Detroit. From there I'm forgetting 6 longest days of my life till I'm back in your arms. Wherever you are, that's where I should be. Not where this road is leading me. You next to me. down through the night, tops down, and my coffee's beside me. With only the stars up above leading me home. Wherever you are, that's where I will be. You're where this road is leading me. Wherever you are, my heart has got to be. 'Cause I'm no good without you next to me. No, I'm no good without you next to me. Told stories of Huckleberry Finn running around in those hills I grew up in, where the bluebirds fly that taught me how to sing. And if you can't show me, then it doesn't mean a thing in Missouri. That St. Louis Arch, the gateway to the west, where Albert E. Brumley rode, I'll fly away. Down by Fisher Creek, where everybody goes to play in Missouri. So sweet, those flowers in the dogwood trees. When I go home, you'll find me in Missouri. Kansas City barbecue, I could eat my fill. Hear those sounds out of Branson echo through the hills. Back to Silver Dollar City for a step back in time. All of this and so much more in that home state of mine of Missouri. So sweet, those flowers in the dogwood trees. When I go home, you'll find me in Missouri. Well, ladies and gentlemen, right down here on the very end, this young man is a 10-year veteran of the United States Navy. I'm very proud to say he's a fellow Missouri mule, from the great state of Missouri, as I like to call it. But he spent about 10 years up in New York City playing on Broadway shows such as The Lion King and several others. And then he spent a few years playing as a guitarist for the late great Miss Eartha Kitt up until her unfortunate passing. And after that, he was looking for another place to play. We invited him over and he won the audition. From St. Louis, Missouri, make him feel welcome, Joe Friedman, musician first class, right here. He can play that guitar, don't you think? Yeah. So you're hearing him play bluegrass and country a little bit, a lot of those licks. But Joe, would you show him your jazz chops? Would you?
Oh, no jazz. Oh.
That's accurate. So my job up here is to talk to you and tell you a little bit about these guys up here on stage. Also to sing the songs. I kind of hold the guitar and play a little bit. But my My forte is songwriting. I love being a songwriter because I love poetry and being able to create scenes with words. And the first two songs that you've heard this morning are mine, and this one is too, and I hope you like it. We're going to do it for you now. It's a little song called Hope It Grows. He's up every morning at the crack of dawn, all day in the clothes that he puts on. Sun up to sundown on an old dirt farm. Well, there ain't one thing that he can't do. He's got it all to gain, got it all to lose. Feeds his family with every seed he gets to grow. Now he knows it's a gamble every year. If you ask him what he does to calm his fears, I hope it grows, I hope it grows. You put your head down, pray and work hard, and hope it grows. I hope it grows, man, I hope it grows. You put your head down, pray and work hard, and hope it grows. Dear Lord, well, there's corn in the crib and hay in the barn, doing all we can to keep the family farm. Works hard every day in that Missouri sun. Lord, he plows his fields with one good mule and lives his life by the golden rule. Taught to him by his daddy's hand and the word of God. Now he knows it's a gamble every year, but if you ask him what he does to calm his fears, I hope it grows, I hope it grows. You put your head down, pray and work hard, and hope it grows. I hope it grows, man, I hope it grows. You put your head down, pray and work hard, and hope it grows. Amen. Put your head down, pray and work hard, and hope it grows. I hope it grows, oh man, I hope it grows. Put your head down, pray and work hard, and hope it grows. Well, he's up every morning at the crack of dawn, all day in the clothes that he puts on. Sun up to sundown on an old dirt farm. Thank you very much. Now this guy right next to me, he has got a very short time left in the United States Navy.
3 weeks.
3 weeks. 3 weeks will make 24 years in the U.S. Navy. He's graduating, yeah. And it only took him 24 years. And we have auditioned and found a replacement that's going to come in, but you'll never be able to replace the guy. And So we held the audition, and it was I'm sure bittersweet for him, but he's looking forward to lots of golf and fewer haircuts. But right up here, if you make him feel welcome, he's going to tell you just a little bit about this instrument that he plays. And he's from Waldorf, Maryland, ladies and gentlemen. Only the second banjo player ever to be in the United States Navy. And he is from Waldorf. Senior Chief Musician Keith Arneson right here.
How you guys doing today? Yeah. Everybody knows what I play, right? Yeah. What is it? Banjo. Okay, and where did the banjo come from?
Alabama.
No, Alabama, it didn't come in, I came from there with one on my knee once. It actually comes from Africa. And the first banjos were made out of gourds, which grow over there. And they made a 3-stringed instrument, and they brought it over to this country in the 1800s. And they added another string, and then they added another string. This is a 5-string banjo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They also make 6-string. They make 8-string, 10-string, even 12-string banjos. But I didn't feel like working that hard today, so I'm just going to play the 5-string, okay? Anyway, that's what I play, and thanks for having me today.
Keith Arneson, everybody. So, you want to hear him kick one off? Yeah! All right, well, we'll see if he's had his coffee today. This is called Shenandoah Valley Breakdown. Now, right over here, he's switching instruments right now, and he'll tell you a little bit about whichever instrument he shows up with up here up front in just a moment. But he's a 22-year veteran of the United States Navy. He's now the unit leader of U.S. Navy Band Country Current. He's the avid hunter-gatherer, so if it's deer season, he's hard to find. Even when he comes to work, because he's still all painted up. But he picks these instruments quite well. Oh, he brought the fly swatter out. So I'll let him talk about his instrument right over here from Hagerstown, Maryland, Senior Chief Musician Pat White.
Hi, everybody. So this is not a tennis racket.
Fly swatter.
Or a fly swatter.
Canoe paddle.
Or a mini guitar or a canoe paddle. Who remembers? Now, we've played this school before, but I think it's been a while. So I don't know if any of you guys have seen this, but who knows, by raising your hand, who knows what this instrument is that I'm playing right now? I'll give you a hint. It starts with the letter M as in Mike. But his name isn't Mike.
Michael.
Or Michael. You know right there, right? What is it? How about it? So like that last song that we did, the mandolin will do a backbeat, and this is the rhythm section. This is the drums and the snare drum, kind of the bass, and he'll tell you about that in a minute. But the mandolin plays kind of some rhythm as we play. Has that backbeat. But it's also a lead instrument. And that's the mandolin.
Pat White, everybody. So we're going to do a song right now that involves the mandolin. It's a rather up-tempo song about an old gambler that likes to ride trains. It's called Roving Gambler. Well, I am a roving gambler, gamble all around. Ever I meet a deck cards, I lay my money down. Lay my money down, lay my money down. I haven't been in Frisco, maybe 1 week or 3. I met up with a pretty little guy who fell in love with me. Fell in love with me, fell in love with me, yes. Well, she took me to her parlor, come with the fan. Whispered, oh, wait a minute here, I love the scamming man. Love the scamming man, love the scamming man. Well, daughter, dear daughter, how can you treat me so? Leave me dear old mother, and where the gambler go? Where the gambler go? Where the gambler go? Well, mother, dear mother, what can't you understand? If you ever see me coming back, I'll be with a gambling man. With a gambling man, with a gambling man. But I left her there in Frisco and wound up in Maine. I met up with a gambling man, got in a poker game. In a poker game, in a poker game. Well, we put our money in the pot and dealt cards around. I caught a deal at the bottom of the deck and I shot that gambler down. Shot the gambler down, shot the gambler down. Well, now I'm in this townhouse, got a number for my name. What's that? It's like the door, you gambled your last game. Gambled your last game, gambled your last game. Thank you very much. So right down here, this young man is the newest member that you're seeing on stage, and he comes from the prettiest town in Pennsylvania. It has to be, because it's called Laceyville, Pennsylvania. Now, if you can just picture it, I keep thinking, I haven't been there yet, but I keep thinking there's doilies everywhere to set your iced tea glass on. He says that's not the way it is. And I'm hoping, but maybe when I get there, I'll put some out. We're right over here, ladies and gentlemen, almost 3 years in the U.S. Navy, playing this instrument that he's going to tell you about. Make you feel welcome, musician first class, Danny Stewart, right here.
Hey everybody. Who can tell me by raising their hand what instrument I'm playing is? You, young lady right there, yeah? Double bass, double bass. Yep, so it's not like a bass guitar you'll see in country bands and rock bands. You'll see a 4-string or a 5-string bass guitar. This is the more orchestral version of that. It's part of the violin family. You'll see everybody else on stage here plays with either a flat pick or a thumb pick and 2 finger picks. And I play with my fingers, and you also can tell my instrument doesn't have any metal frets on it. You'll see, except for the fiddle that was on stage earlier, every other instrument has metal frets on it. So I work with the mandolin and the guitars to create the rhythm section or the heartbeat of the bluegrass band. It's the upright bass.
So what he means by the frets, these little metal things that go up and down on here, those are cheaters, and he has to guess where his notes are, so he gets pretty good at guessing.
So he's smarter than we are.
We're going to do an old bluegrass standard here called Somehow Tonight.
1, 2, 3.
Somehow tonight I feel blue. Somehow tonight these tears might keep falling. Come back, sweetheart, and be true. my darling. Somehow tonight I feel blue. Somehow tonight these tears might keep falling. Come back, sweetheart, and be true. Somehow tonight I feel lonely, my darling. Somehow tonight I feel blue. Somehow tonight these tears might keep falling. Come back, sweetheart, and be true. Come back, sweetheart, and be true. So I'm going to give up the ghost here just a little bit and tell you I faltered on that last tune. It's supposed to be a banjo solo, so we'll try to make it up to you somehow. But right down here, ladies and gentlemen, you'll see a young man stepping up here once in a while. I should make you tell them about your instrument. No? He's not ready for that. But if it wasn't for him, all this stuff that's plugged in, all the wires and stuff and speakers, we wouldn't have any idea how this works, I promise you.
I know.
But he is literally the newest member of U.S. Navy Band Country Current, almost 7 months into the band. Yeah. And he's from a state that I haven't spent a lot of time in. I've passed through. He's from Massachusetts, a little town called Washington, Massachusetts. And if you know where that is, you know, hopefully it's beautiful. Maybe you can tell me about it. But right down here, this is musician first class, Brendan Lennon, ladies and gentlemen, our sound engineer. So we write a lot of original material in the band up here. And this is a brand new instrumental. It was written by Pat White, the mandolin and fiddle player. And it just got a name. So it's called Texas Hold'em. Here we go. Texas Hold'em and Pat White right there.